Good morning. It is 6:56 a.m. on one of those days, Monday, June 22nd, 2020. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Rocket is uh, irritated by something this morning. He's just walking around all kind of restless. I think part of it might just be that it's too hot. Um, I mean, it's all relative, of course. My place has air conditioning, and so it's like I think the problem is not so much that I don't have air conditioning and can actually control the temperature, but just that it being hot for several days in a row outside. You know how you can get that thing where I don't know, maybe it's just the humidity. I don't know. I just sort of feel like I can't get fully just cool feeling, and it's uh, irritating. The just that kind of humid, sticky feeling. And I mean, Boston's not as bad as North Carolina in that regard, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just here. I am complaining about the humidity because I guess that's just what's on my mind this morning. I woke up feeling just a little bit sticky, just like. I mean, all things considered, there are worse things in the world. But yeah, that's just what's on my mind at the moment. Over the weekend, I finished playing, finally finished Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I started playing a little bit of The Last of Us 2. I'm not going to comment on that one too much just because I'm not very far at all into it. Um, I'm a little bit wary of it, though, on the basis of some of the reviews I've read. Um, my concern, and again, this is without having played enough to really judge for myself yet, my concern is that it is what I've encountered in the past is um, games that are, or movies for that matter, that are exceptionally well made, telling stories that I don't enjoy. And I'm a little bit worried that that might be the case here. I don't know. We'll see. But I guess I'm a little bit concerned that if the message of the movie or the game, the story is just revenge is bad and we're going to show you why and how in graphic detail for 40 hours. Oh, I hope there's more to it. We'll see how I feel about it. Like I plan to play it because I want to know for myself, but I'm a little bit worried about that. And so, like I said, I haven't played enough of it yet to really make a call on that yet. Um, what I also did though over the weekend was I watched the last couple of episodes of I Know This Much Is True, which is an HBO limited series, 6 episodes, starring Mark Ruffalo as a pair of twins, one of whom has. I'm trying to remember if they said specifically what, like he's certainly schizophrenic, paranoid schizophrenic, I believe. I'm just trying to remember if there was some other phrase they used for his diagnosis, but um, it's set in the 90s, and his brother's kind of in and out of the of hospitals, and the show is mostly just about the brother who doesn't have schizophrenia, who's kind of always had to try to take care of his brother, but sometimes it's exhausting, and he's had his own degree of tragedy. Um, in other ways, and it's a drama for sure, and certainly it's like a little bit like what I was saying with Last of Us Part Two and my fears. Like there are some dramas that just sort of feel like they exist to just heap misery on otherwise likable characters, And I feel like there's an aspect of that in this one where the question kind of becomes like, why is it interesting to watch that happen in this case? Because basically, just a lot of bad things happen to this, poor Dominic Birdsey, who is, one of the one of the two twins that's kind of the POV character. But it's very well told, and I feel like some of the ultimate connections, which I won't spoil because there are some reveals in the last episode, um, I feel like they worked for me, although some of them are a little bit facile. But yeah, overall, I thought it was pretty good and worth watching if you feel like you kind of want to watch a drama about Mark Ruffalo playing twins. Um, then yeah, that is one. All right, I'm gonna leave it there for right now and just go try to like maybe take a cold shower or something. And I'll talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.